Consideration today is House Bill 65, County Tax Protest Filing Date. Representative Bear is here, so let's, you've got some helpers I can see. So come forward and please tell us about your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate your time, and this shouldn't take much of it, to be honest with you. This bill came about because a constituent in my district filed a protest when the assessor changed his property tax bill and submitted that protest via mail. It arrived at the assessor's office outside of the 30-day time limit, but it was postmarked within the 30-day time limit. That was then moved on to the Board of Equalization for the county, where they sided with the assessor. It eventually was then went on to the state Board of Equalization, where they overturned that. And now the State Board of Equalization has since changed their rulemaking to match what we're doing in statute with this bill. And that is simply to make the postmark be the date that qualifies the end of the 30-day timeframe. So to go through the bill, we're changing statute in two places, 3913-102 and 3913-109. 3913-102 is the administration and confidentiality section. And on the second page of the bill, on lines 9 and 10, you can see the crux of what we're doing. It shall be deemed timely if postmarked or transmitted. We did add electronic during the process in the House, not later than 30 days after the mailing. So just simply doing that date change. And then the second section is 3913-109, taxpayer remedies. And so on page 3, you can see that on lines 8 and 9, the same language. We do make the effective dates July 1st of 2022. The other language in the bill is simply showing the current statute. Okay. And with that, I'll stand for any questions.
Thank you, Representative. Well done. Questions for Representative Bear? Any questions? I can see that you didn't have much support in the House for the bill. Looks like Representative Yin was the only one that voted against it. Was that for introduction or was that?
Yes, sir. That was on introduction, and he changed his vote on.
And then you got everybody on the end, except for Blackburn was excused. Well, is there any other testimony on the bill? Anybody else want to weigh in? Mr. Obermuller, welcome. How's your dad doing?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks for asking. He's back in the House and doing better. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
Peter Obermuller, Petroleum Association of Wyoming. We support the bill. Turns out that the constituent in Representative Bear's district is a member of mine. So
Your association?
yes. Right. So that is how the bill came about. Just to reiterate, it did go to SBOE and they overturned it because they had a rule in place already about postmark and the counties did not. So this makes it all uniform, statute, rule, all of that. And I believe, at least on the House side, the counties did not oppose.
Gotcha. Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Obermuller? Okay. Anybody else want to address the bill? Okay. Committee, that's good for the test. Anybody online? Do we double check? Got a motion by Baldwin. Discussion? It's a pretty tough one. Shall we just call for the question? Please call the roll.
House Bill 65 engrossed, Senator Baldwin.
Aye.
Senator James.
Aye.
Senator Pappas.
Aye.
Senator Schuler.
Aye.
Chairman Case.
Aye. Good work, Representative Bear. You did a good job. Thank you. Who will carry it on our side? I see Senator Cooper's here, so he's going to be in charge. You got it then. Thank you. Ms. Henson, you're here, and every committee. Ms. Henson, of course, is appointed to be the new revenue director, and she's up for Senate confirmation. And so what I was wondering is if we could do that as the first order of business at our next meeting. It has to be noticed, and honestly, you're going to be a great director, and we're not having a hearing on you for anything other than really to show respect for the process between the executive and that. So I'd like to do that hearing at the next meeting, which would be Thursday. Chances are we'll have a couple of other bills that we'll do behind that, if that's all right. And so will that work for you? Okay, so it's have you been through it before ever? We'll just tell you a little bit about it. It's a different kind of procedure we actually swear the witnesses, and then we ask questions, but it'll seem a little unusual because of that swearing bit at the beginning, but it's not a big deal. You're going to be just fine. Yeah, no, this is, it's a little bit different. So plan on that, and we'll notice that appropriately and plan on that for Thursday. Okay, well, this was a tough day. These house bills are just tearing us up. So I think we're adjourned, and